Hey, I'd like to welcome everybody to this summer's episode of Comanche Surfcasting. Today we're going to go a little old school. We're going to do Pimp My Ride with SJVoorhies, and we're going to take a look how Chris lives during the summertime out of his truck. So let's welcome Chris. And what's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up, guys? So this is my bare bones setup. When I go fishing, I'm out probably for 3-4 days. This will allow me to stay out, a little bit longer than one night. If the weather changes, I can stick around and still fish. It's nothing fancy. It's just
Oh, it's pretty fancy.
well,
I live out of a Jeep.
it's better than paying some of the prices of some of the rooms. So I've got like a 6-inch memory foam mattress. There's not a lot of money invested in this. It's really simple. This mattress was $100 on Amazon. Came to me in a little box where they had kind of shrink wrapped it, and it expands when you open it up.
It's pretty comfy.
It
smells terrible.
The problem is sometimes you sleep too good in here. But it's nice because if you get a day where it's raining, you catch up on your sleep. You don't have to run home. You can sleep in here and you can get a good 5-6 hours of sleep.
I know for a fact that you've passed out in your car lots of times after we fished. I've talked to you on the way home. It's a safety thing sometimes too.
Yeah, if you're driving and especially if you were out all night and you're fishing all night and you're on your way back, you can just pull off at one of the the parking areas and you just catch a couple hours sleep if you need to. I make trips down to Florida where I pull off and I sleep as well. And it works out real well.
What do you got there exactly?
Yeah, this is it's just it just slides out. You get your so
fits perfectly under the bed.
Yeah, and if I want a barbecue, I put my barbecue right out here, and I have a little stand that I set up. I can just barbecue. I can put a cooler in. Again, we're just out here for the day, so I just have the soft cooler. Normally my hard cooler is in here, but it's great because you can just get into the sides and.
Looks like you got your gear there too.
Yeah,
kind of
put all your plugs in there. Do whatever you need to do. Keep my wetsuit, everything, and it's the best part is it's hidden away. So if you're away from your truck or if you wanted to go fishing like right after work and you have all your gear in your truck, it's really hidden away. This tailgate locks, so even if somebody were to break in my window, you really can't tell what's underneath here, and you can't really get access to it. It makes for comfortable sleeping. I've got the window screens on the side, the sliding windows. I can take my Lammy. If I want to do low profile, if I'm going to an area, I want to bring more than one rod. I can put up to a 12-foot rod in here if I had to. Mostly I'm just fishing 10 and 11 foot. That's it.
Nobody even knows this is a fishing truck too, so you could hide all your spots.
I try to keep stickers and even racks. I used to keep my rods up on the rack. I really don't do that anymore. If I have to. When I go to bed, so that the rods aren't in the bed with me, if they're a 2-piece, I take them apart and I've got like a little rack system under here, and they're hidden and they're tucked away.
Let's take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, just something simple. This is a 6.5 foot bed, so you break down the rods, they fit right in there. Most of the rods are 2-piece. If I have something bigger, then I'll put up on the roof. But most of the time when I'm going out to like Montauk and stuff like that, I want to be able to I want to be able to put my stuff away. A couple key things that make life easier if you're going to be out and you're fishing for a few days. I've got I created a little pump system in there. This is tied into the battery. You wash yourself off, you wash your gear off. It's real simple. I've got a 6-gallon tank all the way in the front. I've got a pump on there, and and I can set this up where I can shower with it too. I'm mostly out here in the summertime, so that water gets pretty warm up there, and I can just come back when I'm done fishing and I can hit this and I can actually shower right in the back of my truck.
I don't ever shower.
Yeah, no, I can tell you, his wetsuit is walking away on its own right now. I've got a Viair air tank here.
What's that for?
That just helps for airing up and airing down. I don't have to run out. I don't have to go into the parking lot. I can kind of just stay awake, stay hidden, not be bothered.
Chris likes to hide, doesn't want anyone knowing where he's at. I'll tell you where he's at for enough money, or a free plug.
I've got the air tank, the hose right here. I hook up my hose. That's great. Airing up. It's also great just to have the compressed air. When you're coming in, you could just.
Yeah, I've seen you blow off a lot of stuff.
With the bike, I can blow a lot of the sand off of it. Same thing with having the water. It's really great. You wash down all your gear. You don't stink. Your gear doesn't stink. You know, it just keeps. The thing is, you want to, you know, when you're out here for like 3, 4, 5 days, you want to stay clean. You want to keep things clean. When things just start getting funky and nasty, you just feel gross. You want to go home. And this is just great. You know, it's comfort on wheels to the best you can. I carry around a little fan. This is just a USB fan. You know, plug it right into the car. I can charge it up. I can run it on high the whole night. Just having a little bit of air circulation in there. You have the windows open, but
huge
if you put
difference.
this by, it's just moving the air around. You know, some days, you know, in Montauk or wherever, you know, it's just, it gets so dank and it can get hot in here. So that really helps, just to keep some kind of air moving. You know, the cap is carpeted lined. That helps me out in the fall, keeps me a little bit warmer. You know, I keep the windows and that stuff closed. I've got a little LED light in here, so I can, you know, if I want to read, if I need to see whatever I'm doing, you know, that helps. Same thing at night, you know, just gearing up and doing what you need.
Chris's ride's pretty pimped out.
Yeah, this is simple, trust me. I've seen some of those, the other rides. But again, like when you close it all up, you know.
Oh,
You know,
that's it.
nobody knows what's going on.